Hi folks, Kevin, Worthing Vaper here again. Not a review today. I've been tagged. I don't know what you want to call it. It's 7 questions for reviewers, yeah? It's a viral, supposed to be, that somebody's trying to make it viral anyway. Right, well, this is my go anyway. So, I was tagged by Tony, great guy, up there in Liverpool. Tony from E-cig stuff. So, right, well, on with the questions. Why did I start what? My channel? Why did I start vaping? Alright, okay, let's take this literally. I started vaping because my little boy at 3 years old was beginning to copy me smoking. He was getting crayons, and imagine that's a crayon. He was getting a crayon and he was, you know, trying to be daddy smoking a cigarette. So that's what really pushed me into trying these cigarettes, and that was back in 2009. Don't ask me the exact date because I can't remember. When I first started my channel, I wanted it to be a channel that would cover new people picking up the hobby, or picking up vaping, if you like. Excuse me a sec. I've got to have a vape. Yeah, so, what I wanted to do was I wanted to put together a channel that would help new people, if you know what I mean. Yeah? Mainly for those people that live in the West Sussex area, specifically Worthing, because that's where I'm from. Yeah? Worthing, West Sussex. My channel sort of evolved from that. Like all channels do, I presume. I don't know. Next question. Why the channel name? Well, I think I've just told you that, actually. I live in Worthing, West Sussex, and I thought I want to get the people of Worthing involved, so why not? Cool name. Call it the Worthing Vaper channel. Yeah, why not? The date you started your channel. Now, I'm fortunate because I couldn't remember the exact date I started the channel. I looked on my YouTube channel, and in the information there, it's got the exact date that I started the channel, which was Tuesday, May the 20th, 2014. Now, if you think about it, I started vaping back in 2009. So you guys are really, really long stretch there before I actually started. Though there was a reason, and there was a medical reason that I started recording videos, sitting here talking to myself. Yeah. I'd had a stroke, yeah? I had what they call as a micro stroke, and it affected my voice. Now, every so often, I go and and sort of thing, you know? And, yeah, that's another one as well. And, if you've noticed with my videos, sometimes, quite a lot of the time, they flick, yeah? That's basically where I've had to edit out these different bits and pieces, because otherwise it'd drive you lot absolutely nuts. I know it drives me nuts looking back at some of the earlier stuff that I've done. It's embarrassing. Still, there you go. I'm rattling on. What cameras do you use? This is question 4. Right, well, when I first started, I used this thing, yeah? Which is a Sony Handycam. It's a very, very early one. It's a DCR SX30. So, yeah, I mean, I was sitting there and I was yakking away to that. A few months, or a year down the line, I think it was, I decided, right, well, I'll go and get myself another one. I'll go and get myself a better camera. So I got a HDR camera, which was this one. Yeah, and this one was is the PJ240 Sony Handycam. Again, I like Sony stuff. Yeah, the one that I'm using at the precise moment is a Sony Handycam again. As I said, I like the stuff. I like them. I like the brand. HDR PJ620. So this one is like my vaping. The cameras have sort of got a little bit better. Yeah. Now, the reason why I went with this one was because for a long, long while there, I was using a lanyard mic or a tie mic, yeah? And it clips into the back of the camera, or it plugs into the back of the camera, yeah? So there was no hassle with me editing the sound like I'm doing it now, because I've gone and got myself one of these, oh God, what's it called? It's, well, it's a standalone thing. I can't even remember the bloody name of the damn thing. It's huge, that way I can tell you that. Did you make your own intros and outros? No. I'm not very technically minded. I'm not very creative where that type of thing is concerned. And it takes me quite a long time to figure out what I'm doing with new bits of pieces of software, yeah? So, no, what I do is, or what I did for my intros and outro, I used templates and stuck them in via Sony Vegas Pro 13 and edited them around like that, and, you know, it works for me. Do you make your own thumbnails? Now that I can admit to taking my own photographs at times. Sometimes I will rely on stock photographs, yeah? Yeah, 9 times out of 10 I will take my own photographs these days. Number 7. Will you ever quit YouTube? Hang on a second, I'm going to have a vape and think about that one. You know, I'm extremely lucky. I've got some wonderful followers on YouTube, and now I've got quite a few followers on E-cig Click as well. It's quite a hard question to answer, actually. If my health deteriorates, then quite possibly I will. But I can't honestly see myself, even if I stutter left, right and centre, I'm going to stick it in through Sony Vegas Pro and edit it. So, no, I can't see myself quitting YouTube just like that. I think if I couldn't review e-cigarettes anymore, I think I'd probably find something else I could either review or talk about or something like that. Do you understand me? Right, there you go. That's the 7 questions. So now I've got 2 people that I've got to nominate. Don't know why 2, but that's the way that it goes. So I want to nominate Steve Stringer, or as you guys out there know him, as Professor Vapes. Good old Prof. And the other chap, he goes by the name of Steve Vapes, or Crazy Vaping is his YouTube channel. I'll nominate those 2 guys. Both brilliant guys. I'm sure that they'll play along. And if they don't, well, that'll be the end of that, won't it, eh? Right, this has been Kevin from Word in Vaper. Thank you very much for listening to my warbling on. I'll catch you guys for the next review. So I'll see you on the next one. Cheers for now. Let's give you a toot out, shall we?
Because you know I'm all about that vape, air bubbles. I'm all about that vape, air bubbles. I'm all about that vape, air bubbles.